Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe, become part of the tribe. Awesome things happen over here. And if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So today I'm going to be discussing my fragrance collection. Woo! So I was really excited about doing this video because number one, I love a nice scent. Well, let me not cap. I was never really into perfumes like that, but obviously I like to smell, very feminine. So I've just recently, not recently, I would say recently, I just started building my, perfume collection and my scents and stuff like that. So I thought it would be cool to share. I enjoy watching videos like that. So I'm like, I have probably about 7 perfumes and maybe like 4 that I wear, like I rotate them out pretty frequently. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna do my best to describe the fragrance of all of these. They are all perfumes, not really like the toilets. Y'all will correct me in the comments, I already know. But they are all perfumes and I'm gonna try my best to like describe them, because it's like one thing when you actually can like smell it and then trying to describe what it smells like. First one is gonna be this Saint Laurent perfume in Libre. Y'all, I purchased this one in December. This was like my go-to, actually. So I got this one back in November, and literally this was my go-to fragrance for a little minute. I don't know, I just loved it. The packaging is super cute, and girls, it is the bomb. So let's see. I kind of went through and screenshotted a little info about each of one of them so that I can, be able to properly identify the ingredients and stuff. So let's see. Okay, so this fragrance is described as like a floral scent. Okay, so if you know me, you know I hate flowers. I know, so people ask me all the time why. I don't know, it's something about flowers that make me think of gnats and they die, and I just don't see the point in spending money on flowers. Now maybe somewhere like some special person buys me flowers, of course I would be appreciative of them, but if I had to like suggest something about me, don't give me no flowers. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I don't like flowers. I hate flowers. In fact, my grandmother hates flowers, so maybe that's where it passed down to me. I don't know. So yeah, this one is described as lavender essence, orange blossom, musk accord, and I can definitely smell that lavender deep richness in the fragrance of this. This is something that I would wear to dinner. This is okay, so I like to categorize my fragrances by where I'm going when I wear them, if that makes sense. Like, does anyone else do that, or is it just me? I don't know, but I would wear this one like to dinner or at night, evening wear. This is probably something I would wear. Now occasionally if I'm going somewhere like to an event or something like that, I'll put this on, but my day-to-day I generally don't wear this one because it is a little rich. If you can describe perfume as rich, it is a little deep, and I prefer to wear something like this at night. The way that it's formally categorized is a floral scent, a warm floral scent, and I like it. The next one is gonna be this Louis Vuitton afternoon swim. Y'all, when I tell you I love this perfume, baby, I love it. The name on this is so befitting and so perfect. It definitely does smell like ooh. Okay. It smells so good, and I love that the top is like magnetic. Just love it. So this is a 100ml bottle. So I definitely smell the aqua water vibe going on here with this fragrance. It smells so good. This is more, it gives me more of a sweeter, juicier, citrusy fragrance, and I would typically wear this one more so in the daytime, transitioning into the evening. I would definitely wear this out. I mean, I wear any of these during any time of the day, but if I had to categorize when I'm most likely to be wearing these, this one here is probably during the day. I think it's sweet, it's light, it's airy, and it's not too overpowering to where you walk into the grocery store and you're like, wow, you having a lot of perfume, like where'd you think you were going? So this is like one of those ones that's not too overpowering. Let's see the formal definition of it. Bergamot in it, and then I definitely see that aqua water ingredient as like one of the first ingredients. So I'm spot on. Do I want to smell like this today? I think I want to wear this today. Let me spray a little bit. So the next fragrance is going to be Chanel Sycamore. Y'all, this fragrance here, okay, so Chanel, in my opinion, a lot of their fragrances smell a little mature for my liking, and they're typically a little more floral, which I don't like. However, this one is, I believe it's more of a floral scent, but it's not too mature for me. So this one definitely smells like, what would you call it? Maybe like a wood sagey scent. If you've smelled the wood sage perfume from Jo Malone, this is kind of like a version of that. Like I definitely like sense that woody smell. Like I would wear this one probably more at night or in the evening versus during the day because it is a little more stronger. However, I have been wearing this daily, so it's not that bad. It doesn't really wear off like super quick, so I like that. And most of the ones that I have here don't. Like the scent pretty much is potent enough that they stay on, so that's always nice, especially if you're gonna spend this much on perfume. You don't need it wearing off. So yeah, this one is a little strong. Like here's the perfect thing. It reminds me of cinnamon. So it's like a sweet cinnamon and spice kind of scent. I love it though. Smells so good. The next fragrance is gonna be the Hermes Twilly perfume. Okay, funny story behind this perfume. So originally, the only reason that I got this perfume was because when I was little, like younger, I had an imaginary friend named Miss Quilly, and I was like, that was my best friend. We would talk all the time. Yes, she was imaginary, but it was as if she was an actual person. Like when I was younger, I'd be playing like by myself, and my grandmother, my mom, my aunts or whatever would yell to like see what I was doing to make sure that I wasn't like into something I shouldn't be doing. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm just talking to Miss Quilly. So when they came out with this fragrance called Twilly, I was like, ah! And then the little Twilly that's wrapped around the bottle is really what sent me, because in the cap looks like a hat. So the name and the composition of the bottle and stuff was so fitting. And if I had to imagine this imaginary person in real life, it would be this vibe, the same type of little hat, the Twilly around the neck. Like she's sassy, she's, you know, vintage. So really, that's the reason why I bought this perfume, because it reminded me of that. And it was just like, oh my God, I have to have it. And then the fragrance, I don't mind. So now this fragrance is a little bit stronger. It's probably one of my stronger perfumes, but I love it. You don't need a lot. Baby, you spray one shot of her and you can, like, she's there. So I really like this perfume though. It smells a little sweet, but then it has a hint of something that is like a little stronger, that makes it a little more deep in, what's the word? Oh, there, I do smell a concentrated something in here, but it's definitely floral, which is ironic because so many of these are floral and I hate flowers, but these are ones that I like. So let's see, what is it listed as? So key notes of this one is definitely a powdery floral. I knew, and you can smell the powdery scent in it, and I think that's what brings it down. But then there's that saddlewood, tuberose, and ginger that makes it so spicy but sweet. I I just love it. And it's weird because I have my fragrances of like when I would wear them and who I would wear them with. So this is like one that if I was going out with my girls and we're going to like, you know, happy hour, or we're gonna eat dinner somewhere and then we're gonna go out, just, you know, girls night, this is something I would wear with like my girls. I don't know, is that weird that I categorize it that deep? This next fragrance is an OG. Like, I've had this fragrance since like, I don't know when, and it's been around since before I was born. It's the Alien perfume. Looks like this. This is definitely one of the ones that I wear out, like at night, like going to the club or something. She's very concentrated but sweet. I love it. You don't have to spray a lot, like a little bit, and you can smell her. So I love that about it. This is probably one of the first perfumes that I ever wore, like as a youngin', you know, growing up or whatever. My mom had it and I just loved when she sprayed it. So she ended up getting a new bottle and I like took hers. It's a very powdery, like when I think of baby powder when I smell this, but it's strong enough that it's not like you smell it. You don't, like I said, do not have to spray a lot of it, but girl, she's worth it. And I would definitely wear this like on a date. Like, this is a fragrance that I like to smell when I'm on a date or something like that. Like, let me see, what is it formally categorized as? Okay, so this one is categorized as a warm floral with key notes of jasmine, sambac, cashmere wood, and ambergris. So whatever that means, that's what this is. The next one is going to be this Dolce & Gabbana light blue. This is another like OG scent for me. Like, this is a toilette, I think is how you say it. I wear this one mostly during the day. This was a fragrance that was my favorite like in high school, and I just like held on to it since then. Do perfumes expire? Because I've had this one for a while. This is one that I would wear during the day, or if I was like, you know, just chilling around the house after I showered and wanted a perfume or something random like that. This is probably what I would spray on me. Or this is definitely a fragrance that I wear during the day. It smells like, it gives me that citrusy vibe, and it's more of a, to me, it reminds me more of a spray versus a perfume. It's light, it's airy, but you smell it. Yeah, so this one is categorized as fresh with a scent type, fresh citrus and fruits, citrus, apple, and bamboo. So something light, something I wear during the day, or, you know, if I'm just like chilling with my mans or something, this is probably what I got on. And last but not least, I don't know how this fragrance is the last one I picked up. Like, what? This should have been the first one. But it's none other than the Kurkdjian Baccarat and Rouge 540. Y'all, this perfume, literally everybody and their mama has it. Like, everybody and their mama got this perfume. It's crazy. It smells so good, and it's unisex, so I love that about it. This is literally my everyday, day to night, lunchtime, after shower. I love this fragrance so much. This is the I forget, there's two different versions. So there's this one that is just like a normal fragrance, and then the other one is more highly concentrated. It is a little bit more expensive because it is a little more highly concentrated, so you don't use as much. I mean, you don't need as much of this product anyway, but the other one you definitely don't need as much. Like, it's highly concentrated. So I love this scent so much. It makes me think of like berries or like fruit, but it's so, it's strong, as in like it'll last, and you definitely smell it. Like, when you, if you smell this scent, you know it off rip, you know what it is. Like, she is well known, she's world renowned. So I get the most like compliments on this one in particular. Like, I have nothing but great things to say about this perfume. This is probably like my second bottle of it. I just love it so much. This is definitely one that I would wear it at any point in the day. This is something when I want to go out and I'm just, you know, strolling through the club or something, and they turn their head like, oh, what was that? And then you see this girl walking by and it's like, oh, that's her. This is how this makes me feel. Like, it just demands attention. This is probably my favorite perfume out of my whole collection. Like, I wear this one the most. This one and Afternoon Swim are my go-tos. So I interchange these two the most. So guys, that's gonna be it for my perfume collection. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope I helped you make a decision on something you're considering buying, or if you're trying to build a collection, want something new. I hope I helped you make a decision on that. And don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you will see when I post again. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.